Whenever I interacted with Kaine, I was reminded about something from my past. Maybe my mind has been confusing her with my sister this whole time. Anyway...
The beast approaches.
Oh, I know.
Cycle begins anew.
Creature must have. How did it even survive these past 5 years?
I'm not gonna let this happen again. It dies today.
My sword feels lighter. It's not the blade, but the skill of the user. Strike it down.
I'm still not ready for this. I'm playing it too fast. Life squeezed out, snuffed out.
Alive! Stay alive! Stay alive! Grandma... Kaine, you gotta live! You gotta come back to us!
Oh, hey. You were the one calling me, weren't you?
You still recognize me?
Of course. I knew you right away.
Thank you, Kaine.
Welcome back, Kaine.
Wow, you grew up. So, how long has it been?
5 years.
Shit. That's a long time.
Mention your perspective, but I guess for things that believe themselves human, 5 years is a while.
Any luck with Yona?
5 years is a while for me. Well, it was a while for me. It's a while for me. What do I know anymore?
We are still no closer to finding her. We need a way to locate the Shadow Lord.
By the way, this is for you.
Is that a lunar tear?
It's not as good as your grandmother's, but I tried.
No, it's great. Thank you.
Kaine waking from her long petrified sleep. Emil's unflagging kindness. Our reunion was a happy one, and we let it wash over us like rain. That is, until Devila and Popola had to go and ruin it all. Are you kidding me? You can't be serious!
Please, try to understand. People are tired and scared, and... I'm sorry. I'm sorry you have to bear the brunt of that.
This is crap, and you know it!
It's okay. We can sleep outside.
No one's sleeping outside. You and Kaine saved this village, and now they want to run you out?
People are afraid of us. And really, I understand. I mean, look at me. As long as you're still with us, I can deal with it. Right, Kaine?
I'm used to sleeping outside.
But...
We'll see you later.
Sorry about this.
What is the matter?
Kaine always sleeps outside. I never thought about that until just now. Never even occurred to me. Damn it.
We should turn in.
Well, I don't think I need to speak about this anymore. We've gone through this so many times that I've reiterated my point too many times. I presume.
For the first time in my life, I hated Devila. For the first time in my life, I doubted Popola. But those feelings are pointless in the end. They said and did what they did for the sake of the village. To protect it from the horror of the Shades. Really, how can I blame Devila and Popola? In the end, I'm just as bad. Because I never once stopped to think about Kaine and Emil's situation myself.
Well.
I should apologize to Kaine and Emil. But what good would that even do?
I got a fire going, Kaine.
Wait, is that...
Campfires are... I'm so happy to get to talk to you again, Kaine.
Yeah, me too.
I tried everything I could think of to save you, you know. I polished you with a special cloth. I poured warm water over you.
Wait, you poured water on me?
Yeah, but it didn't really do much except make you all shiny.
Hey, Emil. Thanks for saving me.
I guess you noticed how I look different now.
I'm sorry, Emil. I'm sorry for all of it.
Well, I mean, this new form isn't all bad, you know? At least I can look at you when we talk, right? Hey, so why don't you tell me something about yourself?
I'm not very interesting. Sorry.
An understatement.
Come on, I just want to know you better. Please?
Fine. This all happened when I was a kid. Before the whole shade possession thing. My body is... different. And when the villagers found out about it, they started treating me like a freak.
Different how, I guess, would be would be the question.
But one person, my grandmother, accepted me just as I was. No matter how bad things got, she gave me the strength to keep going.
She's really special to you, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, hey! That gives me an idea. Since we cured your petrification, we should start looking for a way to cure your possession in my body. I know we can do it if we all work together. Heck, it'll probably be super easy.
Let me guess. More warm water?
Okay. Can we just forget I told you about that?
Sleep well?
Sure.
And yet your red eyes tell a different tale. Don't be so hard on yourself, lad.
I need to go see Devila and Popola.
Very well.
Alright. Well. The cycle begins anew. I don't know how much time it's gonna take me to reach the ending this time. Because this time I don't have any side quests or anything to do. I don't want to do them. I don't know if I want to do them. Or why not? Or maybe I want to go achievement hunting. Then again, is the quest achievement something like do this amount of quests, or is it more about completing all the quests? I can't see that as a valuable use of my time. Actually, I don't know. I don't think so. Guess we can check. Yes. I don't know. Maybe. Doesn't seem like the quests I have done in previous runs are available anymore. So that would make things a bit easier. I don't know. Either way, it's not gonna be too late after this stream, because this stream is gonna be the usual amount for, at this point, the usual amount for my streams, which is like 3 to 4 hours, I think. So this last route, well, this past, or well, actually, yeah, this one is gonna be at least 2 streams. Just like the last one was 2 streams.
Oh, hi. I kinda thought you'd never talk to us again.
I don't know, maybe I'll become absolute daredevil and do the whole thing in one stream. We'll see.
I understand you're doing this for the village, and that you don't have a choice.
Pretty much, yeah. But look, why don't you go talk to Popola? I think she wanted to discuss the Shadow Lord with you.
I'm headed there next. Oh, and Devila?
Yeah?
Sorry about yesterday. I shouldn't have lost my temper like that.
You don't need to apologize. Anyone would be upset when their friends are hurting. Let Emil and Kaine know that we're sorry, alright?
Alright.
But yeah, it's been a bit didn't want to clock up every single moment of my time this week with NieR, so I did some other things to do. Well, this week, at this time, recently, and eventually. So I think the continuation stream of this one is also gonna be left for later. I'm not gonna do it like I did the previous ones, which I basically did them. Basically, the previous one, which I basically did back to back.
Popola?
Oh, hello.
Look, I want to apologize for
Stop. You didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, but neither did you. You're just trying to protect the villagers. And I jumped down your throat for it.
It's very kind of you to say so. Regardless, please don't let it trouble you.
Ahem. I believe there was something you wished to discuss with us.
Oh, right. Yes, about that. You know about the lost shrine, right?
The temple where I was first discovered.
That's it. Well, it seems that the Shadow Lord's lair is connected to it somehow.
Oh, it was right under our pages the whole time.
Right under our pages. Wasn't like... Excuse me. I'm feeling... I have, what is akin to woken up recently. And my voice is strangely deep. Okay. Should be better. So, pages. But in pages like, in addition to being just book pages, pages was a term used for apprentice scholars, or apprentices just in general. Back in the olden days, you were like somebody's page. Or I just like I'm pulling that out from my hat. I feel like I remember something like that. It might also be just a fantasy thing. I've read it in some fantasy book. And I just remember it from there and confused for a historical thing. Yes, many fantasy things often use such historical things to make the world seem more real. As any piece of fiction does.
But the bridge that leads there is unusable.
So take a boat.
A boat?
Yes, the canal's finally been repaired. It took a lot longer. I also asked them
Oh,
to
fuck,
provide
I
a boat
skipped-
at the path to the
skipped
Lost
some
Shrine's
dialogue,
back
actually.
entrance. The ferryman will let you use it free of charge. That should make it easier for you to move from town to town.
Thanks, Popola. I feel like you've done so much for me. I'm really grateful. All right, I'll see you around.
And for the love of everything, be careful.
Be careful. Well, we have to end up in there in one piece. Yes. I feel like that
The
was a new
entrance to the shopping
diary entry.
district should lead to the boat landing.
I feel
Oh, excellent to know the canal is finished. Hopefully this puts our days of running all over behind us.
The faster we can move, the faster we can save Yona. Let's use it as often as we need.
something as we need. Well.
Hey, look who it is! Remember me?
That red bag. My pages. You're the slovenly half of that couple who refused to stop arguing.
Hey, it's been a while.
Oh my.
Sure has. I've been in charge of this canal since we last talked. Apparently I did a pretty good job with it because they decided to make me the permanent ferryman.
Oh yeah, huh? Congrats.
Thanks. Still, it's not all puppies and unicorns. The old ball and chain is always harping on me now about how much I work. Anyway, if you got a place to be, just let me know and I'll take you there.
Oh my. Oh, the lost shrine. Lost mines of Delver.
The Lost Shrine's up ahead, just past this cave.
As well as the Shadow Lord's castle.
Let us make haste.
Kinda miss playing D&D. As both a DM and a player. And so, what do you want? Go away, dirty defective swine. I am not like you. I am different. Okay. Yeah, I miss playing D&D as both a DM and a player. Yeah, although I think I'm a decent enough DM. I'm not nothing great, but I'm good enough. I don't do like there's no. At least I don't think there's any RPG horror stories about me, and if there are, they're from the beginnings of my first campaign, when I was still, well, a newbie. But as a player, I feel like, at least to other DMs, I am annoying to DM for. I was in some one-shot a while back, and well, I, and by extension the whole party skipped a bunch of obviously prepared content by the DM. But the basic thing in it was that there was a village that hired us as adventurers to kill a monster. The monster had been causing problems by attacking the village at night. Now they knew where the monster should be and pointed that out to us, and we went on the path up the swamp and the forest around. Okay. You again, stop bothering me. The immortal wise soul has been taken away. Hansel is dead. There's no reason for me to exist anymore. My life is over. Just leave me alone. Well, so the forest and the swamp around the cave was obviously dangerous, and we avoided some monsters even going like halfway.
Excited, sunshine. We finally get to bathe in blood.
Don't talk to me.
I want to kill so bad I can barely stand it.
Yeah, so we avoided a bunch of monsters and stuff, even going halfway through the path. I decided that, wait, if it just like attacks the village tonight, why don't we just like turn back and camp out like in between the village, well, on the village border between this forest and the village, and just wait for the monster to come and fight it there. So we did that, and by doing that we skipped all the things leading up to the cave, the actual cave and the fight in the cave. Which presumably had some things different about it. So, that particular DM said that he didn't mind it, and that it was all in our power to do. But, which one? Oh yeah, this one. So, he didn't have a problem with it, but I would see how many other games would complain about it. There was other Pain, which ran for, it was not one shot. It didn't run for like many sessions because it ended pretty much.
This is all too easy.
The basic plot for it was that we were in like Magic Academy. We were summoned there to be students for a while we did some help, lend a helping hand to some big like important person in the academy. With their research and stuff, like gardening them in caves and things. Now, I made a wizard for that because, obviously, and I made a wizard that was basically an alumni of that academy. And, well, well, that wasn't the big thing. The big thing was that I thought that, well, it's a Wizards Academy, so it should have like spell components, spell scrolls, good paper and ink for all the students to study. I asked the DM about it, and they were like, yeah, they do have that stuff, and I was like, okay, can I just take some, like, can I go through the scrolls and copy some down, and can I go through the spell components and get some for myself. I got permission to like go through the spell scrolls, and I got some paper and ink as well to do that. Like, well, in addition I got some high quality paper and ink, but
What's with these guys?
Certainly not your garden variety, Shades.
but I didn't get any spell components. It was like spell components are big out in there, but when they're needed.
Where incomplete shades gather.
But yeah. So as a level 3 wizard, I had like over 20 spells in my spellbook at some point. And well, it just kept escalating because we were in the academy. These materials were abundant and available, so it didn't cost me anything. We had a decent amount of free time because we weren't going on quests every day. We like it was like a couple of days in between pretty consistently. We had a couple of days in between pretty consistently. Like in between the missions. But I don't know. I get the feeling that the DM regretted that decision in allowing me to get spell scrolls and paper and ink at the academy that easily. They were also new DM, or at least it seemed like it was, to my eyes it was pretty obvious they were new in the academy. And they didn't really know how to handle spells. Like they had some important magic item that we found, and they didn't want us to know what it does. So I guess that they identified it, and identifying didn't work. It was like telepathic tells you it's magical, and it had like necromancy magic, I think, or transportation magic, and I identified that it didn't mean anything. I was like, okay, weird. Later there was a door that was like, it was a weird door. It had a spirit like protecting it. The way to get through the door was to politely ask it to let us inside. well, we didn't think about it for a while. That thing took like 20 minutes of our time. And in my frustration, I tried to cast knock on it, on the door, and knock failed. I was kind of curious about that thing too. There's a lot of things like this that magic just didn't do what it was supposed to do. I've treated you all poorly. I mocked you, betrayed you, all because you went gestalt, but the change was complete. But after all this, I think I can understand you. I think we can speak as equals. This makes me very happy. I hope we can spend the rest of our lives. What was that? Okay. So.
Kaine, Emil? Look, from now on, I'm going to sleep outside with you.
Why?
I can't accept that you aren't allowed in the village. It's stupid.
So you're staging a protest? Fun.
Don't waste your time.
But it just feels wrong.
Well, that's really nice of you, but you still don't have to stay out here with us.
Emil.
You got a super important mission. You can't sleep out in the rain. What if you catch a cold? Besides, I like camping with Kaine. Sometimes we sit around the fire and tell stories, or roast...
Emil, that's enough. I got a fucking image to maintain.
One of the best lines in the game. Yeah, so...
We seem to be surrounded by a mob of helpless puppies.
Just kick them aside.
So, the campaign had a lot of things like that, like spells just not doing what they were supposed to do. There was also a moment when, by doing a shady, like, basically a truck run for some shady person in another town, we received from them as a reward a ring that had, that gave +2 to your constitution modifier. Just a flat +2 to your constitution modifier. Well, to say that that was a grand prize was an understatement. So we had that on, and we met with some like big church people, like important church people, and they were like, "Oh my God, that's one of our holy artifacts. Give it to us now." And we had to give it to them. We didn't get to keep it. I later stole it, like one session later I stole it back from their like highly protected class case. It was well, I was exhausted like for the rest of the day, but I got it and nobody noticed that I took it, or at least it didn't seem like it. It was really good that I had time and the resources to copy all the spells. Almost all of the spells up to the second level at that point. Because for the first time in any game, I saw what was it? The second level divination of absence as well. Magic. I don't know. But I for the first time saw it cast, and I was the one who cast it. The second level spell which can like hide magical energy from an item. I obviously did that, and I even with the approval of the DM, use the homebrew spell to start to modify its appearance. Start the process of making that modification permanent. Because I think I had made it like with the same template as like Magical Fortress, as a Conjure Temple and Summon Fortress, I think. Which is that if you cast it enough times, and with the same template as the second level spell I was casting to remove the hide the magical nature of the ring. Which was like I needed to do some. No, actually no, I didn't. It's just I needed a lot of materials to do it. It was a transmutation spell. I didn't modify the actual nature of the ring, but I added things and took out things. I had to have like material to mold into the ring. So I made it look different like that, and I kept its magical nature hidden and kept it in a back folding a lot of time, so it couldn't even be divined because it's in a pocket dimension. I went through so much trouble for that thing, and the campaign ended before I could finish the process on keeping it like the magical nature hidden. Yeah, it was a thing. All things considered, I guess it was a fun enough campaign. I'm sad that it stopped early, and I feel like I was, in the eyes of the DM, a big part of why the campaign failed. I was the problem player.
What's going on? There's dozens of them!
These are creatures of the darkness. Lure them to the light. Pathetic to the end, I see.
Aim for that statue. It's the leader.
Yeah, see me get that shield off quickly, you just have to go in front of it and it triggers like something and also.
Oh, you're funny. I'm gonna start crying.
Have you felled the beast?
Me.
This is one stubborn son of a bitch.
Damn it, damn it, damn it!
Hey there, Sunshine. You ain't feeling bad this week, are ya? Ain't no turning back now. You got a lust for blood. Embrace the slaughter. All we know is the thrill of battle. Ain't that right, Kaine?
Oh shit. That was how I wanted it.
Kaine!
Oh my fuck.
Oh, you're kidding me!
It's still not dead. Okay. I don't know, maybe that's the option there of going first to Kaine. And maybe it would change things, might change things a bit. I don't know. This is a really stupid moment. And it's dramatic and all that, the usual, but it doesn't make sense. Doesn't really make sense.
Kaine! Are you alright? Kaine!
I fear there is little we can do for her.
No! Kaine!
What is happening?
It's all over for you, sunshine.
Kaine! Kaine!
I ran that one. The first one.
It's Kaine's shade!
There's no other choice. We must strike it down.
Kaine! Come back!
Quick, shoot this with.
Oh dear.
Kaine! Kaine!
Kaine!
I couldn't hold it back. I can't be with...
We're always going to be together, Kaine. If you transform again, we'll just stop it again. As many times as it takes. I don't care how tough it is. We're gonna get you back. I like sleeping outside because I'm with you, Kaine. I'm able to ignore my appearance and keep going because of you. I'm weak, and I'm sad, and I'm lonely. But you make me strong. You're my friend, and I need you. So don't you dare leave me!
All right. Stop crying. And thanks. I'm all right.
Well.
Over there.
Get the first piece of the puzzle. Yeah, so as you can from those stories here, I believe myself to be a bit of a problem player. I haven't ever gotten comments of that and like not being a problem. It also has to do with me making, well, I don't really make like reckless characters ever. I've only made so many characters and none of them are really all that reckless. Most of them, well, I've only once played a martial class. I've always played a caster. Those casters are usually intelligent and wise, or just wise and charismatic. It's like my wisdom stat is always pumped up. It's that I think is most important, and I like to have a lot of wisdom. The characters are always, or almost always, also cautious, so they like try to make best plan possible for the moment. And I feel like, for example, in the moment I talked about in the one shot, that it's more of a demerit. Well, no, not of a demerit. The DMs don't like it, because I try to take things as careful as possible and try to deal with things with as little risk as possible. So I often I'm annoying to run combat encounters, but it's like also that, I don't know, it's a part of it, when you can pick the, how you engage the enemy. Isn't it a part of that you consider when you make an encounter? that where the party has the power to pick how they engage, when they engage, where they engage. Isn't it also like, that's part of the thing? You should assume that you're giving them the power to, like, it's like, if there's a surprise encounter, then I can't do anything. If there's an encounter and it can only happen in a specific location. Like, if the monster was just in the cave, never came out, it was more of a problem that it was running around the forest and killing, like, villagers and stuff like that. And that they knew one place it would for certain be at some point, and that would be the cave. We would have been forced to go into the cave. I couldn't have done anything about that, but when the problem was that it attacked the village, it gave me another, well, it gave us, and by extension me, another location where we knew it would be, and we knew when it would be there. Going by, like, normal logic and not D&D game logic, we didn't have any guarantee that the monster would be in the cave when we came there, because it would presumably be out hunting. We didn't know much about the monster, so it would have been just a really ferocious wild beast. I don't know.
And what is this,
It's me. It's got some kind of writing on it, but I don't know what it says.
How remarkably useless of you. Well, let's go ask Popola.
Yeah.
It's a cipher of some kind.
Can you determine its meaning?
I think this is the key to unlocking the Shadow Lord's castle. Here, take a look at this.
I
wrote down all the words I can understand. This fragment is called the Stone Guardian. Given that you found it in the Lost Shrine, the words must mean something. There are spaces here for 4 other fragments as well. Sacrifice, the Law of Robotics, the Memory Tree, Loyal Cerberus. The Law of Robotics probably refers to the Junk Heap. And the Memory Tree might be the Forest of Myth.
I'm pretty certain about that.
But as for Sacrifice and Loyal Cerberus, I don't have a clue.
Not a problem. If we want to fill in the words, we just run around the world killing every big monster we find, right?
Oh, splendid. By all means, let us undertake a murderous rampage.
Yes, let's.
They're just shades. Besides, it's the only way to reach the Shadow Lord.
It's a dangerous task.
Yeah, well, Yona's in even more danger.
But how can you even be sure that she's...
Because she is! Right? The Junk Heap and the Forest of Myth, yeah? I'm on my way.
Please be careful. Oh, and listen. About Kaine and Emil. The villagers know how much they've sacrificed, and they're thankful. It's just... they're scared, you know? People can't change
Am I gonna
overnight.
have again? About how people can change overnight. Doesn't take much more than one mental breakdown to change a person overnight. Somebody who's somebody who people could make mistake for being bright and confident would have one mental breakdown and would be a bumbling mess after that, not accomplishing anything anymore, wallowing in their misery. But it is what it is. People change. Groups of people don't change, but individual people. Yeah, maybe it's better that I just stop there and go off on this again. Right? Shouldn't be. As I like. In a in a world where drama seems to be like afoot everywhere, and well, I don't much care for it. I guess I shouldn't be talking about things like this, just in case somebody takes fucking offense and it's like, okay, you say that. You talk about that. Okay.
I'll hurry them along the best I can. But can you please give them a little more time?
I'll try.
Okay, just keep going. Don't think about it too much. Don't think about anything too much. Let's do the
Oculus
junk
said
heap
we might
first.
be able to find a key fragment in the junk heap.
Perhaps we can find a clue at Two Brothers' weaponry.
Perhaps. Perhaps. Perhaps and perhaps. Perhaps. Oh, Rowan. Oh, did we see this
Looks
one
like you
already?
left the village.
I think we saw this one already. But I actually think these additional cutscenes aren't actually, well, I've come to the conclusion, I haven't checked anything. I've come to the conclusion that these additional cutscenes aren't actually just like different runs. The like story sections are like the like book section stories like with Kaine and Emil. Those care about if it's a new game plus run or not. But these cutscenes care about how many weapons you have. So there could be some additional cutscenes now that I have all of them. Because last time I just had most of them until the very end. Like I had finished all the fragment stuff. And after that I got all the weapons. So Shadowrock's Castle and the end of Shadowrock's Castle, during that time I had all the weapons. So there's no additional cutscenes there, but there might be additional cutscenes in this before time.
Yeah. You think he'll be able to find all the fragments? If he doesn't, these past 5 years will have all been for nothing. Now that we know the location of the original Gestalt, the Shadow Lord, we have to stop his rampage. I can't believe the Shadow Lord ran off and holed up like that. I worry the Shades who guard the key fragments will pose too much of a threat. Maybe so, but we're pretty much out of options at this point.
I feel like this game would benefit from I think I've said this before. This game would really benefit from having the main character's name be like static, well, like the game would have a name for him. You would then choose the name yourself, just like in NieR Automata. Just for dialogue's sake, because I feel like in this game it's more of a hindrance than a help that your name is picked by you. But I don't know. I might be wrong on that part. There's some things I'm forgetting or just missed entirely that makes it a lot more awkward if the character has a set name. It might also be something like endearing us to him more. Just a quick way to make people care about a character is for you to name them. Because the action of naming will bring even a little bit of attachment to that character. So then you care about it more than you would if they just had a name and you just played as them. Playing as them also does that. You care more about characters you play as than characters you don't play as. Just bias. And just that, it's not that much. Well, depending on a person, it can be much. But it's just a basic thing that we have. We just feel a closer connection to that character we play as than the other character.
You having second thoughts, sis? No. The plan is all that matters. We must see the plan to completion.
I might also be completely wrong about that. But it's the weapons that determine the cutscenes. It just feels like that to me.
He
for
is
some
simply a
reason.
tool to that end.
Just feels like that to me. Oh, wrong place. Oh, that was awkward. Oh, isn't that special? There should be some medical pickups here. Yeah. I keep having the maximum amount of medical herbs you can carry. Oh yeah, the speculation about the cutscenes being determined by the amount of weapons is also due to the fact that this game had thought about the return of weapon stories. The weapons changed the story. I don't know how specifically that works. I remember talking about how in NieR Automata that feature was removed, and the weapon stories were just the tidbits that the weapons had. At the close to the end of the game. So I read it close to them. I didn't even get all the weapons in that game. Let alone upgrade all of them like the weapon stories wanted. You're almost grown up, my child. Stay strong. You must run now. Do you understand? How about you? I'll challenge them and give you time to escape. Oh, you can't. Be safe, my child. Be safe and happy. Promise me that you will remember your mother. Hey, let's go together.
Here! They're in here!
I missed some dialogue there because I wasn't fast enough, but no, it's fine. Mom, no, don't leave me. Okay. Why? Oh. BP33. Who's there?
Who are you?
I'm Khalil. What's your name?
Military defense robot, P-33. You are an intruder. You must be eliminated. Error. There is something leaking from your eyes.
Don't cry, you big dumb robot. I miss my mom.
What is crying? Who is Mom?
It doesn't matter. I can't see her ever again because she's dead.
My creator is also dead. He perished hundreds of years ago.
Hundreds of years ago? Really?
874 years, 10 months, 14 days, 4 hours, and 43 minutes. 44 minutes.
Aren't you lonely?
I am incapable of being lonely, or missing others, or crying.
I'm crying because I don't want to die.
You will die.
If the humans catch me, they're gonna kill me.
Why will they kill you?
That's enough. I don't know to cry anymore than that. Or fake cry anymore than that.
I will not permit the humans to kill Khalil. Military defense robot P-33 will protect you.
You're gonna help me.
P-33 is charged with defending others. P-33 will defend Khalil.
Oh, great. Thanks, robot. Since we're friends now, I'm gonna call you BP. Oh, isn't that wonderful? I don't think I'm gonna want to do that voice for much longer. If any longer at
There's
all.
gotta be tons of machinery here.
Yeah, but I don't know how much we can actually use.
Oh, wow. Check this out. It looks brand new.
Hey, be careful, all right? This place is dangerous.
I'll be fine.
I didn't hear the big stomp behind them.
Oh no!
There, the little puzzle balls playing again.
Look out! Huh? 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 Jacob? Oh God, this can't be happening! Jacob! Jacob!
How does it feel, you murderer? Wow, that was scary.
The noise of the intruders caused the structure to fail. They should have proceeded with more caution.
Not what noise? Wasn't it just that kid, like, knocking that pipe, making it move? Did that pipe also better? Causing it to move. Kind of. Is that intentional, like, misunderstanding from on the robot's part, or is that just a mistake in the script?
One intruder has perished.
Oh, that's terrible. I don't think they were chasing me. They seemed nice. So you're getting much about this.
The Junkie. Perhaps we should speak to the brothers.
Yeah,
They
have
might know
enough
something
time.
about this.
Yeah, I have enough time to read that one. You can get the whole memo. It was just like Yuki was reading the ones. Diary. I tried to read it too. I didn't understand because they didn't get to read the end. But that was definitely a new diary entry.
Oh, hey there. It's been a while.
You're the little one, aren't you?
How fares your brother?
Oh fuck, I skipped that one again. Should really be more careful about this.
My brother's been dead for 4 years.
Oh, I see. Please forgive the question.
It's okay.
I need to ask you something.
What is it?
You heard any rumors about shades around here? Not the little ones. I'm looking for one that's unusually big and powerful.
No, I haven't heard about anything like that. But I haven't really been listening. All I want is to destroy robots. Just rip them up.
The question, how did he lose his hand?
Okay. Never mind then. See you later.
And how does that robotic arm even work? That's pretty sophisticated stuff. To get a robotic arm to respond like real arm. It seems like it works.
Wait!
Yes?
I recently got my hands on a weapon. A very powerful weapon. I thought you might get some use out of it.
Do I already have this weapon?
Shh. These things happen the second time around. This sword has seen better days.
And still, well, to my memory, remains the only moment the game breaks the fourth wall.
Yeah, it's pretty beat up. I mean, there's potential, but it's fairly powerless right now.
Can you repair it?
I can repair anything with the proper materials.
If you'll fix it, I'll get the parts.
I'm so glad I decided not to throw this out. I'm gonna need some memory alloy. Only the real big enemies on the second basement level have them, so watch yourself. Also, here's the passcode to get down there. Use it on the elevator.
Got it.
I think I should still have memory alloy. Should. I guess it's the key there. So it should tell me. Lead to me once I enter the factory. Yeah.
It's a shame about the older lad. He was but a child.
Ish. Okay, what's a ship?
A large seagoing vessel that carries freight and passengers over bodies of water.
Yay, you're so great, baby. You learned so much.
You have taught me much, Khalil. You have helped to expand my vocabulary. You have instructed me in the ways of the outside world.
Well, there's tons of stuff I don't know either. Maybe you should leave here and go explore the world.
Because we are friends.
That's right. Hey, it's gonna be fun. Okay. I want to love it. Oh, I guess the other story got cut off there. This game is usually pretty good about continuing its dialogue things even after loading screens. But I guess this time the cutscene there interfered with that.
That's some pretty impressive stuff you found. I'll start upgrading your weapon right away. And since you did me a favor, I won't even charge you for it. Well, actually, this is gonna take a little more time than I thought. No sense in you waiting around. I'll send you a letter once it's ready.
That would be great.
It appears we have some free time on our hands.
Popola said we might be able to find something in the Forest of Myth.
You will forgive me if I seem less than enthusiastic about such a trick.
No, I won't. There's nothing wrong with the Forest Myth. It's one of the best places in this game. Probably every visit there is really enjoyable. Well, it does never capture the high of the first time we go there. runs there are what we do during this later half of the game, and which we redo lots of times, is not the... how could I say it? It's nowhere near as great as the first time we visited there. Easy enough. I don't really have a need for money anymore, do I? Maybe I should try and focus on upgrading a weapon. But then again, it takes really rare materials. I don't know what max upgrade is. Is it 5? Or, I don't know. I didn't have, last time I didn't have the materials for even 4.
The home of that blasted dream.
Yeah.
Truly a nightmare I hope never to experience again.
I hear you.
Magic capsule.
Oh, hello. How are things? You want to know if anything unusual is happening? Well, I have been feeling a rather strange presence whenever I visit the Divine Tree.
The Divine Tree?
It's a legendary tree that exists in the heart of our village.
Did you investigate the cause of this presence?
Not really, no.
And why not?
Well, we're not really supposed to go near the tree, except for prayer.
And why is that?
I don't know. It's just how things have always been.
Weird.
Weird stuff, weird stuff. Dave stuff. Okay.
The key to the Shadow Lord's castle? You're talking crazy talk. Anyway, enough of your madness.
Let's see if the story is still the same. On that very day. Oh, still the same. There's no change to it. I did it in story as everything as story as ever after. Well, at least they were thorough. Quite. No changes in their story. In fact,
we are the grass, the trees, the woods.
Why do we seem to encounter nothing but odd people lately?
You should talk, Weiss.
As if Grimoire Weiss is capable of spouting such nonsense.
Hang on. I don't think it's done.
Is the dark entity that governs all memories. May the words form themselves to your liking.
Does that mean it'll tell us what we want to know? That'd be nice.
as it indeed would. Black word, pure darkness painted over everything. Words scattered here and there across the blackness. Kind words, difficult words, amorous words, all sparkling in the dark like jewels. The words were few now, but time was shorter. Tapping the words in desperation, the tree turned to the sky. "This is wrong," whispered the tree in the voice of wind through the leaves. "This is not how it was supposed to be. Man has failed." Once, long ago, the tree had remembered everything about the world. This was its task, its function, its purpose. It shivered with something approaching joy as it collected the memories of mankind. This was no accident. Emotions were as much a part of the tree as root and bark. Memories collected like dew on the thick green leaves of the tree. And once they had formed a web that spanned the entire world. Birds clapped in the sunlight before passing through the leaves and into a pool of memory. And above the words joined together to form colonies. The colonies united in the whirlpools of light. The light coalesced into star. Each star was like a child of the tree, and it loved them all. Look at my memory. A child is here, brought low by disease. He is far too young to have suffered so. Thin beyond words, the boy's skin is a shade paler than the bleached sheets upon which he lies. His parents no longer visit him, but they cannot bear to watch him suffer. The doctors have long since surrendered his fate to the gods. The boy too has abandoned hope, strange emotions, weariness, hatred, swell within the dark recesses of his young heart. He tries to reject the black terror that dominates his body, but no amount of effort or tears can drive the invader away. He has long ceased to resent his parents and doctors. Once he did, now his pain is so great that there is little room in his heart to think of others. Only one person brings the boy comfort. A healthy young girl with tan skin and deep brown eyes. She's a beacon of brightness and the light in the boy's world. Her very presence is a comfort to him. But he is unable to look upon her. Upon her face. Pardon. Whenever they meet, the boy is filled with loathing for his own state. Soon this loathing eats away at what joy he receives from the girl's visits. The girl will stop coming, he knows this. His every waking moment is spent in fear of this day. He thinks that if he could talk to her, if he could tell her his feelings, this might not be so. But this conversation never happens. The girl disappears, the boy dies alone. The tree scoops up his memory and carefully stores it within itself. Etched upon it is a single word. Envy. Look at my memory. There's a female warrior. Her greatest enemy is the beast with red eyes that she cannot fully comprehend. When she strikes it with her sword, it turns into a pillar of salt and dies. But when the white smoke clears, a new enemy rises. And another, and another. The warrior knows that her struggle is folly, but fighting the unending streams of enemies fills her with a sense of joy and purpose. Somewhere deep in the warrior's struck adult mind lies a vague memory of a daughter. Perhaps the child exists only in her head, dying remnants of a powerful dream she does not know. Her friends and fellow warriors come and go, some flee in terror, some are eaten. She began the fight with 63 companions. Most are gone now. The warrior's body shudders. She does not understand why at first. By the time she hears the fierce low sound, the arena is already enclosed in darkness. Looking up, the warrior sees a beast so large that it blots out the sky. She is laughing. She has been doing so for as long as she can remember. Covered in blood and dirt, the warrior laughs. He laughs and laughs, until the tome that contains her daughter collapses into a pile of dust. This memory has been stored for a long time. It's etched with one single word: loss. Look at my memory. A red dragon falls from the heaven. Ah, that memory has been lost. A shame. It was a favorite of mine. After many centuries of existence, the tree saw that its carefully labeled memories were beginning to dwindle. Once seemingly infinite, the memories now seemed ready to disappear forever. The tree did not feel sadness at this. Grief was an emotion beyond its comprehension. It did, however, have the distinct feeling that something was missing. The mountain of memories it had so carefully assembled had disappeared. The tree stretched its branches as far as it could, but new memories refused to flow. The pool of memories was a black, empty pit, a hollow space where life once flourished. The tree had lost its purpose. There was nothing to be done but sift through the few remaining memories littering the ground with its branches. This is why the tree was pleased when the young man and his companion entered the room. Well, this place is gloomy as hell. The room Yuki had entered was almost completely empty. All he could see was a few crystals scattered haphazardly on the ground. Picking up one of the crystals and peering into it, Yuki suddenly saw a familiar sight. It was the forest of myth, its villagers prisoners of their own dreams. I apologize, the three thought. That is all that remains. As Yuki stared at the jewel, bewildered, a voice suddenly called out from the depths of his mind. The voice implored them to listen. It was an order. Following it was mandatory. But the pair realized they must listen. Look there! A small, shadowy presence appeared from beneath the floor. It appeared to be a shade. The shade grasped several jewels in its hand. More jewels tumbled out of its mouth, like shards of broken teeth. Sights and sounds tinkling from each one before vanishing forever. The creature was abusing the memories, stealing the precious objects like a collection of cheap playroom toys. This shade appears to be consuming the memories. These things eat memories? The tree extended a branch towards Yuki. Without a second thought, Yuki brought his sword down on the shade, tearing his stomach wide. Juice burst out from the shade and poured across the chamber floor. Look, thought the tree, there is the conviction memory I had lost, and satisfaction, and many others as well. Yes, this is good. The tree opened its mouth and attempted to speak, but no sound emerged. A millennium of silence and solitude had caused the tree to forget certain things, but rather than be upset, it greeted the development with good cheer. Focusing all its power on the riddle of speech, the tree formed a kind of makeshift vocal cord, and tried again. I implore... It spat out a glittering green jewel. One more time. I implore you. There we are. What was the color of the lost envy? I figured this out. It's the color of the girl's eyes, and they were brown this time. It spoke. The shade has intelligence and emotion. Who cares? Yuki brushed the race's comment aside as his sword sliced through the shade's right arm. Shade extended its remaining arm to Yuki. I must touch him. I must make contact. The moment its fingers brushed against Yuki, the tree felt a warm sensation beginning to burn. Something hot coursed through its fingers, up its arm and out to its entire body. It was emotion, more than the entire entity had felt in centuries. The tree cried out in surprise and joy. 1,000 years alone, 1,000 years in quiet contemplation. The tree felt like it was going to break apart. For long centuries, the tree had been alone, its heart seared with heavy chains, but no more. New, powerful emotions began to take hold, causing its heart to lighten. This was more than the simple emotions it had been designed to feel. It was the beginnings of a soul. The young man was the key. This was the promise made long ago. This was how it would be released. The tree's stomach began to throb in pain, a new and unpleasant sensation. But time was not yet right. I implore you, how many were lost by the water who fought the red-eyed beasts? 63. Okay, little time's over. I'm gonna kill this stupid shit once and for all. Something round and shiny fell from the open stomach and glared to the floor. The key! Cried the book. Secure the key! The man's words bold. Time began to dilate around them, stretching and slowing. Time is essential. The next word must be there. The words exploded. It became difficult. Certain new. A pool of memory and cried up, faint blackness around its way in war. These words had fallen apart. Again and what let I implore, most important thing, world. Life was complete. Memories disappeared. The tree suddenly began to dissolve. As the letters slowly faded, Yuki was drawn back to the real world, and the tree was satisfied.
What in the... I never realized shades were capable of rational thought.
I don't care if they can tap dance and play the fiddle. I just want to kill them without all this hassle.
With the tree defeated, we no longer have to worry about being buried in its world of letters. Unless, of course, time itself begins to rewind.
This got the Emerald Tree fragment. Let's see if her story changed to now.
The key to the shadow. Anyway, enough.
Very clear to memory. Not that very day. It doesn't seem like it. No, this is the whole thing. This is... You're bad. You're bad. You're right. This is all herbs and spices.
Maybe Popol has found some information about the Shadow Lord. Let's drop by the village.
Very well.
I think we get the letter from the village at this point. I think. I'm not sure. Because the two brothers were very letter hasn't come. It comes pretty damn late. Hasn't come yet. It shouldn't have come yet. Yeah, I should say that. Be more wise to just zooming, not losing any distance with us. Keeping up like the absolute chat is. Oh my. I'm feeling a bit too tired.
Hey, sis. How goes the code breaking? Harder than I expected. It's going to take some more time. More importantly, how is the child who drifted ashore getting along? Right on schedule so far.
No.
I mean,
The letter
Before she was
from
powerful
a
enough to
town
destroy an
called
entire
Yet
ship.
it's
But now she's grown even stronger.
the man with the red bag is missing. That's the next thing. Yeah.
There is one thing, though. She's started to obsess over becoming human. If that's a problem, we need to nip it in the bud. If the Shadow Lord resists the plan, we'll need her power to defeat him. I know, Popola, I know. Jeez, relax, will ya? It's a fool's dream, and we both know it. She doesn't have a receptacle, so she can't become human, no matter how badly she wants to.
A human soul without a body to go into. It should be kind of obvious that not every human has a corresponding vessel.
I fear the next card fate holds.
Learned anything new about the Shadow Lord's key, Popola?
You know, I was just going to talk to you about that. You remember the Aerie, right?
What? Oh, the Vincent letter.
That depressing shell of a village?
Not so much anymore,
Where?
it sounds like. I just got this letter from the village chief. Have a look.
The office of the chief of the area to Poplar. My greetings to the village. I hope everything is going well. Our village has shut itself away from the world for about too many years, and we have therefore decided it's time to change our ways. As part of this endeavor, we have resolved to establish a shop within the village. It is now open for business. I look forward to seeing a great many customers visit from all over the world. With regards to sacrifice keyword, you wrote about one of our villagers claimed no meaning behind the term. You are more than welcome to speak with him on the matter as part of your visit to the area. I hope to hear from you again soon.
Sacrifice? Isn't that the name of one of the key fragments?
That's right. I've been trading notes with leaders from every town in the land.
You're amazing, Popola.
This entire affair strikes me as a bit too convenient.
I'm afraid Grimoire Weiss is correct.
What do you mean?
The area has been shut off from the world for years. And now they've not only opened trade routes, but they freely exchange information about the Shadow Lord.
I agree. It seems rather unnatural. And dangerous.
You're overthinking it. Besides, I don't care if it's dangerous. I won't get Yona back by just sitting around and waiting. If there are shades there, I'll just kill him and be done with it.
Oh dear.
Well, if that's the way you feel, I guess I won't stop you. Try speaking with the chief when you get there.
Let's see. The Red Sea, dance away. Pilfering the times away. Falling on the sands of time.
All right, let's go see the chief.
What a soul-crushing place.
Soul-crushing indeed.
I cannot fathom that village setting up a mercantile. They must have truly opened their minds.
Yeah, I have my doubts.
Aren't you glad to be going back home, Kaine?
Home? The place is a shithole.
Don't be so nervous, Kaine. We'll protect you.
Ooh, the village. It's home to so many terrible little memories, isn't it, Kaine?
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
Terribly or memories.
We do not desire.
We do not desire needless conflict.
If we can continue to live with humans,
then we can continue to live peacefully.
But that young man will come.
Yes, the young man will come.
He will kill us all. Women and children included.
What should we do? What can we do?
You can't pick up the letters from there. More tears. I guess just in case I'll save here. Just in case. Just in pesos. Just in pesos. Oh, Emil came all the way here. Perfect. Fine. She's just like not around anywhere. It's supposed to enter the scene at a later point. Emil doesn't have the abilities usually either, so it's kind of weird that he is following me. I guess game is just sitting, getting ready for the important upcoming moment. So it needs Emil to be here too, and it needs Kaine to be somewhere behind us. In a location, well, in some position, we can't tell what it is. With what it is. Amy, just stick to the ladder.
Hello? We're here from Popola's village.
It's all over.
We came to ask about the letter you sent.
Our days are numbered. Our village is doomed.
As cheerful as ever, it seems.
You're the one who wrote the letter, right?
I don't know about any letter.
What the hell is going on here?
It may be faster for us to take our inquiries elsewhere. Let us ask around. Someone must know something.
Someone does indeed know something. What that something is, well, ain't that a thing? Pumpkin seed. There.
Make sure you stop.
Items. Okay.
Come back.
What the hell?
Welcome.
Oh. Oh, it's closer.
Come back soon.
this is fall. No materials.
I hope you...
We've already bought all the weapons this dude can offer.
A letter, huh? Yeah, I think I heard something about that.
So, you know about the letter?
Maybe I don't. I'm not sure.
Which is it, man?
Oh, and if I may ask, are you friends of Kaine?
You could say that.
Ah, I've heard the rumors. Here to hunt shades, are you?
Indeed. Our aim is to defeat every last one.
Every last one? Everyone? Everyone. Everyone.
Vice!
I think, well, in the end it's good for us that we... What?
It's a trap!
I figured as much.
No. It's good for us that these people go mad.
You guys sure are taking your goddamn time.
1,000 apologies. We were distracted by the local welcoming party.
Want some help?
A carnival of murder. I love it.
Doesn't matter, I don't need to be careful with the guns.
Villagers are possessed!
But not all of them. Some are still human, so be careful.
Some are still human.
Get out of here! No way! I'm not gonna abandon my own sister!
Kaine, what's going on?
Don't be fooled by this lady. She's a shade.
No! No! You people are the monsters here!
Stay back, kid. Your sister is one of them now.
I don't care what she is! She's my sister, and I love her.
How dare them?
Kaine!
Stop it! Don't hurt my sister!
Your sister is already dead. Just like every damn one is.
What madness. These people are behaving as if we are the villains. Villagers are under attack over there.
Where the hell am I now? I'm getting excited with the record down. Down here. It's annoying.
Damn it, Kaine! You gotta get up! Emil, watch Kaine. I'll go clean up over there.
All right.
Oh God, help us! Help us, please! We are shades!
Okay, they missed the jump this time.
What could those black swirls be?
Why are you here? Everything was fine until you showed up.
Oh man, everything was fine until I showed up. Isn't that always true?
What's happening?
Everybody's fine all the time until I fucking show up. Everyone is fine, I ruin everything.
Is this beast a shade as well?
That thing sucked up the villagers.
No! If we keep this up, we're gonna kill them all! We can't let that happen!
I feel something from within the creature.
Is this the combined power of all those shades?
It will take more than a barrage of magic to stop us. The first to waver is the first to die. I sense magic coming from the center of that eye.
Wait! I think those are actual people!
Hold nothing back. Those are shades. The surrounding tentacles appear to deflect magic.
Mysteerieën heel dat onwaarbaar is. Allemaal moet dat ik wel weer. Oh my god. Nice reaction. Oh, I don't have magic.
Now, focus your magic on the beast's center.
Press face down. Not laser.
Look out! Something's coming!
Its weak point is located around the back. Try attacking it from above.
I'll try to pin it down!
Emil!
Emil!
I'll keep it busy! You should be able to attack! From behind! Go around and get it! Please, hurry!
Emil can handle this. We must circle behind the creature at once.
Get it!
It is escaping to the inner level.
I'm coming! Gotta catch my breath!
Careful, Emil. Won't help anyone if we lose you here.
Let's go. Final phase.
Beat the hell out of that thing. How can it still move?
Its combined powers are beyond even my greatest suspicion.
Come on now.
Come on! Help me take it out!
I'm on it.
Okay, that's it. That's done. Break it down. Penetration into Slayman pursuing a small thing. Armed success. God have mercy on us. Oh. God have mercy on us.
Neil, wait!
That's a bit much, isn't it? God is dead.
Emil! He's gone. His instincts have taken hold. The ultimate weapon is being deployed.
Ah, fuck. This ain't good, Sunshine.
Already read that. Or did I? At least once, yeah.
What have I done? I killed innocent people. I killed them all.
Innocent people.
But you saved us.
Sure.
If it wasn't for you, we'd all be dead. We owe you.
But I...
It's all right. Really? Don't look back.
Sacrifice.
We had best be off.
Yeah.
Nothing but death awaits us there. Okay. Just run along back to Poplar.
Maybe Poplar has found some information about the Shadow Lord. Let's drop by the village.
Very well.
Got the one medicine order I used back. I think it was only one. I don't think I used more than one. Oh, for the one. That's quick. Oh, I don't know. A lot of us have happened inside the game for it, so it isn't that quick. Magic Capsule. This looks magic, I guess. I would assume. Maybe it buffs magic. Maybe there's some achievement of like doing a shit ton of damage by stacking temporary buff effects and hitting max charge. something into some bozo's face. I don't know. Let's see. Now this is definitely going quicker than the last time, so I don't have to check on the weapon and the guide and weapons and the guides, and don't have to do the quest and stuff, and don't have to about money and stuff. I can just race through this. I don't know how much I should complete. How much I should complete this thing? Or should I just go for time? I'm pretty damn tired, so I wouldn't like to go for time. But well, I'm pretty damn tired, so I don't feel like going for time. So I would like to have like a concrete like, and I've got an all like there's some other fragments I can stop the stream, but I don't know.
Ah, you're back.
Have you learned anything more about the Shadow Lord's key?
I'm sorry, but it's going to take me some time yet.
I see. Well, can I take something off your plate in the meantime?
Oh, how about this? You know the ferryman with the red bag, right? Well, he's been skipping out on work lately. Can I ask you to go to Seafront and check on him?
Sure thing.
Yeah, we got the red bag thing. Actually, got 3 of the 5 fragments. It's 2 left. After protects loyal surprise. I think after clearing the boat thing, it should have like I'll leave a minority. No cough, no fear, Richard. You're almost coming out to play.
This feels alarmingly familiar.
I'm sure that couple is merely having another one of their inane spats. Let us do our utmost not to get dragged into it this time,
Yeah, so, if I just do this boat thing, completion, what's left should be like a minority of it, of the game. So, I won't have to worry about next stream going really long with me wanting to finish it in that one. But like I said, I'm for some reason feeling really tired. I don't know, maybe, I don't know, lacking in energy usually. If it's gonna become my basic form of usual form of being, like I'm tired for no reason at all. Especially on stream. Which it would be nice if I wasn't, but you know, have to drink from the espresso, so a sip of espresso and stuff. What else was there? Hold on. Or maybe I should actually check if I have a better word combinations for my stuff. Well, at the game they equip the best ones with things. Well, the ones they think are the best. Well, it's not like I'm lacking in damage, but there can always be more damage. Would have wrapped my back.
Yeesh. I don't don't think I've ever seen fog this thick before. Huh? What's that?
Large ship. Absolutely. Okay.
Oh god, it's over. My life is over.
What's wrong?
Oh hey, I remember you. You're the ones who helped us out way back when.
Yes, not nice to see you.
Seeing as we've come all this way, I suppose we had best ask, what is the matter?
I had a fight with my husband, and he ran away from home.
Yes. You may color me utterly flabbergasted.
But it's all that idiot's fault. I was saving up a bunch of apples, and he went and ate 10 of them.
That's actually sort of impressive.
Well, sure, I may have lost my temper a little, but I can't believe he just up and left. He's been gone for a week now, and it's...
All right. We'll help you find him.
Really? Oh, thank you so much.
And here we go again. Shall we begin by asking around at the tavern like before?
Amenities.
Hey there. I'm looking for the guy with the red bag. You seen him around lately?
Really? Is that couple fighting again?
Yeah, the guy took off and hasn't been seen since.
Hardly. Their arguments are legendary. We're actually considering selling tickets as a tourist attraction. Anyway, I think he's from that village with the library. Maybe he went back home. I think his brother is a guard there or something.
Thanks for the tip. I'll see what I can figure out.
Say, you're pretty handsome. Care to buy a lonely woman a drink?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Guess I should go see the boat and see if there's any reaction to the boat before I finish this whole back and forth quest. If there's no reaction, fuck, can't do much about that, but if there's a reaction, I can skip a lot of wasted
a ship
time.
this size managed to run aground. What was that? Hey, is someone there? Okay, I definitely heard someone cough just now. Maybe it's one of those kids from town? But where are they? There you are. What are you doing here, kid? And who are you, anyway? Were you a passenger on this ship, maybe? Hey, it's okay. You don't need to be scared.
A lot of bits of that wedding one.
To think that couple's petty squabbles have become something of an attraction for the locals.
Doesn't surprise me in the least. Seeing people like that puts a little spring in your step, you know?
You humans truly are a maddening bunch. Such buffoonery does little more than wear this old tome out.
I may have checked this already on a different run. But yeah, there's no reaction to it. Is there? Yeah, no reaction to the ball by itself. We'll have to, like, get prompted to check the bolt out.
Yona's ship even come?
Yeah, it would be nice to get quests that can be completed in the general vicinity of the of where the quests where we got the quest.
Hey there. How you feeling? Well, your cough seems better at least. Check it out. I brought you some bread today. Whoa, easy there. Jeez, you must have been starving. Well, look, no one's gonna take this from you, so just take it easy so you don't choke on it, okay? So, what were you doing on this boat, kid?
This is not a good moment to say this, but I have come to a revolutionary conclusion about internet drama. Maybe our drama should be resolved in private. You don't need to do it publicly. But a revolutionary idea. It's not a revolutionary idea. I don't know who I heard it from first, but it's a pretty common thing, but it's not being like nobody does that. Because drama gets clicks, so even if it's minor, even if it's solvable in private, it's better to do it in public, because you'll get those clicks and you'll get the views from people that are interested in it. Even if you're just a streamer, you should make the drama public, because then people interested in drama will come and check out your stream and give you that watch time.
Actually, scratch that. First things first. I can't
And
just
bigger numbers, maybe even followers. I don't know.
You got a name?
May or may not stick around after the drama is over.
Well, this is going nowhere fast. Let's see. Louise. Yeah, what about Louise? I mean, it just sort of popped into my head, but what do you think? Guess you're okay with it. Well, it's nice to meet you, Louise.
We searched the southern plains back when the wife ran off too, right?
I believe we did, yes.
Lots changed since then. So it's kind of nice when we find something that hasn't. The fact that couple is still arguing almost fills me with, I don't know, hope, I guess.
If you asked me, that particular couple could benefit from a little change.
Well, yeah, but don't be too harsh. It's gonna... Well, actually, I said this last time. Change is coming with a couple. So... Don't worry about that, boys. Oh my. How can I be so tired? If I had bones left, they would ache.
What's up?
You're related to the ferryman who carries a red bag around, right?
Yeah. He's
Well, I
my
guess in a way I have bones
haven't
left.
seen him in a while, though.
I don't know.
A shame.
It's weird.
Any idea where
This
he may
place is
have
weird.
absconded to?
Just like this game is weird. The difference is that this place is weird and bad, and this game is weird and good.
Not a clue.
Weird
Like I
and
said,
great,
I
even.
haven't seen him.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, but the last time I did see him, he said something about using his ferry to deliver letters.
I guess we could ask the postman over in Seafront.
Just once, I would enjoy receiving a quest that can be solved in the general vicinity of the Asker.
Yeah. Would be nice.
I I cannot believe how many trips we have made simply to track down a single man.
It's all right to do this kind of thing every now and then.
I only pray this is not the calm before some manner of storm. Say there, lad, have you ever penned a missive?
You mean a letter? No. I'm not big on writing. It always takes me forever to figure out what I want to say.
That's another cutscene, so it's gonna mess up voices, supposedly.
Hey there, Louise. Say, where'd you get that red bag?
Pilfered it from a corpse.
Found it on the ship, did you? You kids are so darn curious about everything. Anywho, it's good to see you. Afraid I don't have any bread today, but I did bring you something. Here, it's a ribbon. Let me tie it in your hair for you. Well, what do you think? Pretty nice, huh?
Judging from everything, this seemed to be the captain's quarters. There's no bed. Weird. If nothing else, the monster probably doesn't care about Louise. Postman might likely. Where do you even sleep?
Huh. What's that on the floor?
Mirror.
Oh, it's a
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
Well, that's a stroke of luck. If you go over there where it's brighter, you'll be able to see yourself more clearly.
Oh, I skipped out of dialogue there, accidentally.
What's wrong? Don't you want to see? Oh, I see. You don't like sunlight. Guess your eyes are pretty sensitive after spending all this time in the dark, huh? Well, it's not like we can have you stay here forever. We should work on getting you out of here so you and me can go look at the sea together. How's that sound?
Keep running. A lot of space in this town that isn't really used for anything.
Hey, postman. Oh, sorry. You're not him.
I'm sure as hell not. I just swung by to pick up a letter and wound up running the damn place. Anyway, you here for a package or something?
No. There's this couple who's always fighting, and the husband took off. So I'm trying to track him down. Ring any bells?
Sorry, pal. You're asking the wrong guy. Still, that's pretty weird. My buddy's daughter took off too. Maybe running away is the cool thing to do now.
I find it exceedingly unlikely this pair of runaways is mere coincidence.
Yeah. It is extremely unlikely.
Any idea where she might have went?
That is the question, isn't it? Actually, you know what? I bet she went to check out the huge shipwreck that drifted into the inlet the other day. Not often something like that comes around. It's all the kids have been talking about.
Hey, Louise. I brought your food for today. What's wrong? Aren't you hungry? Huh. You haven't been eating much lately. Are you okay? Well then, let's try this. Yeah, sorry about that. It's called a song. Humming a jaunty tune is the best thing for putting a spring in your step. Songs are like a little bit of wisdom that makes the tough times easier. I love them personally. I mean, not that I'm any good at singing. Whoa, your voice is a bit rough there, but you're actually pretty good. You know, I knew someone who lived in the town lighthouse before she died. She used to hum this same song a lot. I heard it every time I stopped by to deliver something, and I guess it just kind of stuck. Of course, that was quite a while ago.
Quite a while.
Hey, are you trying to cheer me up? You are a kind soul, Louise.
I'm gonna carry on that point, but the air is gone.
I'm sensing some really weird magic going on here, Sunshine. You feeling it too?
Yeah. Is it a shade?
Are you actually trying to think something through rather than just jumping in and killing?
What's wrong, Kaine?
Nothing. It's just... I'm sensing a presence from seafront. Something like a shade.
A shade in the town? That's not good.
Well. Homemade flamingo.
A shipwreck, is it? I suppose we might as well investigate, seeing as how we lack any other tenable leads.
Right. Let's head for the inlet.
I'm not that fucking tutorial at this point in my journey. I haven't fished at any point, so I don't really have much use for a tutorial like that now, have I? This place really has just like a lot of space that's just like not used at all, seemingly not used at all. Ich denke. Weird. Weird, silly little things. Guess I shouldn't waste my time by exploring the town. I should just go there where I'm supposed to go and do what I'm supposed to do. Yes. Invisible wall. Too bad.
Kaine. Emil.
Can't jump in the well. It's just more.
What's going on? I haven't seen you two come into Seafront in, well, ever, I guess.
Sorry for the surprise. Kaine said she sensed something strange in the area.
Strange how? Like a shade?
Maybe. I'm not sure. There's some kind of sound or something coming from up ahead.
What an incredibly specific piece of information the hussy has graced us with.
What is it, Kaine?
Nothing. Let's get moving.
Paroni shippy duty. lost.
We're gonna need to figure out some way to get inside that thing.
This ship is in a state of want and decay. Surely these planks seem to be covering a rather large hole.
We can probably get in if we move them out of the way.
I'm worried about whatever it is Kaine is sensing. We should make sure we're really prepared before going inside.
Let's go.
So, were you able to write that letter? You know, now that I've taught you how. Not yet, huh? Well, there's certainly no reason to rush. You know, it makes me happy that you've taken such a shine to me. The first time we met, I didn't have the foggiest idea what was going on in that head of yours. So, hey, I've been thinking, how about you come live with me? It might be kind of nice to have a daughter around. Not into it, huh? Guess I should have figured. I'm sad to hear it, but it's your choice, of course.
I feel like that's just different.
The floor's wet. Wait, is this blood? Oh dear. Are you...
It's just remember it now. And I feel like that was slightly different than the other times we've seen.
Oh, baby, that is one hell of a smell. We got something real nasty nearby, eh, Sunshine? Come on, don't tell me you ain't picked up on it yet. You of all people gotta know what this smell means.
This ship is in poor condition indeed. Do try not to thrash about and bring its timbers down around us, hussy.
Whatever.
You sure you're all right, Kaine?
You really shouldn't push yourself. Hey, I've got an idea. How about you and me search outside and get some nice fresh air in the process?
Sure. Let's do that.
Sounds good. Take care of Kaine for us, Emil.
Emil is on the case. Come on, Kaine. Let's get the lead out.
Let's get the lead out.
This place is pretty gloomy. I'm having a hard time imagining any townsfolk hanging around here.
Well, as we've no other leads, let the search begin.
This feels kind of strange. It's more bright than before. And this wood didn't have this color before, did it?
And there's still some oil in it.
Way less gloomy for some reason. Did I accidentally change some settings? Or
I did
just a
indeed.
change?
How on
Something
earth
else?
did she manage to get behind us? Perhaps she is the runaway we heard tell of at the post office. Best track her down and take her back to town with us. There's no one here.
Weird. It's like we just saw a ghost.
Oh, what foolishness. I am certain this room merely contains a secret passageway or the like.
Weird. That would block and stands out.
What is with this ship anyway?
There may be clues somewhere that tell of how it ran aground.
It looks really dark up ahead.
Then perhaps we ought to make use of that lantern we just found,
That's weird. Like, I think that's really weird, because we used the lantern in the previous room. The small room where the girl went. So it's kind of weird that it... and this is when It's just a comment on the lantern. I guess it's just something. Some change happened and now this is gone off. And because we also need to go there to get the key to enter this place. Also because of we know what the girl is. It's the monster. How does it get? What was all that about? Was it just like we saw something and we just imagined it was that thing? It's kind of specific, but I don't know. Or did she actually go there? And if she did go there, how did she get out from the room? I guess a secret passageway, but I don't know. Something's definitely off with this.
An apple?
And this is different.
It's a bit bruised, but it's not super old or anything.
I wager it was dropped by that fruit-loving ferryman with the red bag. Perhaps he absconded to this ship to wait out the storm after yet another spirited debate with his wife. Ah, goodness, what a troublesome couple.
Let's keep moving.
Troublesome couple, indeed.
What was that sound just now?
Sounds like it came from the floor above us.
I don't know if this lighting makes it more
This barrel's been knocked over, and there's flour everywhere.
Surely it was toppled by the girl we saw at the entrance.
I think I accidentally skipped that out there again.
Cast your eyes to the floor, lad. The missing child left white tracks in her passing. Should we follow them, I expect we will find our way to her.
Things have changed, so I guess I should go through all the rooms, just in case.
Man, this book's got some serious heft to it.
It would seem to be this ship's logbook. Let us avail ourselves of a gander. Records of the routes it traveled, the weather it encountered, and the places it made port, all in a painstaking level of detail. I would expect no less for a vessel of this size, until the day the records suddenly cease.
What the hell happened on this ship?
From those records, we'll be able to figure out how long it has been.
Did you see that light on the other side of the shelves?
A shame we cannot investigate further with these blasted things in our way. I would like a
Hang on. I think I can move these.
It appears to be caught in a crack in the floor. It would not do to have the ground beneath our feet come undone, so let's give up on pushing the thing.
Yeah, to figure out how long it has been since this happened.
Hey, there's a notebook on this desk. Oh, wow, this thing is crammed full of information.
A record of the cargo they carried, no doubt. Let me see.
Slaves.
By my pages, this ship was used by slavers. How simply atrocious.
Wait, you're telling me they sold people?
And made out quite handsomely from the transactions, it would seem.
How could they do something like that?
I do not know, nor do I care to ponder it. Let it suffice to say there are monsters who trade coin for misery in all corners of this accursed world.
Yeah. It is. True.
There's a breeze coming through these shelves.
And it isn't this a construct world only. It's all worlds.
That white vase is rather conspicuous. Try giving it a nudge. A hidden room. How delightful.
These chests are pretty huge.
And what do they contain? Treasure, perhaps?
I wish. Looks like a bunch of iron tools.
Those are no mere tools, lad. They are instruments of torture. I shudder to think what evil transpired in this room.
There don't seem to be any shades around, at least.
Fortunate for us. Now let no more time be wasted in our search for the townsfolk. The white tracks end here.
Wait, I hear something.
I have to sing and cheer myself up. Where did he go?
It seems these voices get clearer and clearer the more guns you have or the more weapons you have, because the first time I got to this point, I agreed with MC that it was a feminine voice, but what it said was unintelligible.
Why do I feel this way?
Whatever that sound was,
Now
it
it's just
stopped.
slightly distorted talking.
I swear it sounded like a girl.
Like even compared to how I am now, it's slightly distorted talking. And I guess I'm highly distorted.
This is a voice pipe. A contraption by which one's
Keeping
voice
my
can travel
voice
to a faraway
normal.
location.
Well, it was impossible, wasn't it? So I can't do it anymore.
Which means the girl is in whatever room this pipe connects to.
Hold a moment. I spy a chart of the ship's layout on the wall. Yes, this pipe connects to a cabin in the ship's stern.
Onward and, inward, I guess.
This little lantern has brought us quite far, hasn't it?
Yeah. And the light it gives off makes me feel, I don't know, safe somehow.
Well, aren't we the romantic?
Looks like somebody's journal. Here, let me see. It says the ship was attacked by some kind of monster. Seems like the person who wrote this holed up in here, while the monster roamed around the ship, killing everyone. Do you think that actually happened?
I cannot say. Though the term monster might well be referring to a shade. A kitchen, is it? Heavens, look at the size of this saucepan. This must have been where they prepared meals for the crew.
There's a note stuck to the counter. Extra rice, hold the peppers. Looks like the crew had some say over how they ate.
To be picky about one's food while at sea is a luxury indeed.
Luxury indeed. They even hold those. Still pick them up. I guess I could hold.
Oh, damn. The hell is this smell?
Perhaps it is wafting from further inside?
Another one of those apples.
Another apple?
Just how many apples does that quibbling husband keep on his person while he's out and about?
Let's keep searching. Vice? I think the floor is...
Speak to me, lad. Are you hurt?
Been better, but I'll live. I can't see a thing down here. What is that terrible stench?
I suspect we may have fallen into the ship's hold.
The lantern got away from me during the fall. We'd better look for it.
Is that...
Vice, that's it! We found the lantern.
About time. Might I suggest you cease the celebratory fanfare and light the blasted thing already?
Oh
dear. Look at the bodies.
Way clearer.
They are all people from town. And I fear...
Yay,
missing ferryman.
Oh no. This can't be real. Why? Why did he... God damn it!
Pull yourself together, lad. Remember the presence Kaine sensed? The culprit who murdered these poor folk likely awaits us further within.
I won't let them get away with this.
There's 1, 2, 3, at least 3. What is there?
That's enough, lad. Avert your eyes.
Why did things turn out like this? Did he leave because of his body? I just want to be able to talk with him. I don't want him to be afraid of me. I don't want him to hate me. I want to move in a human form. I want to look at the sun with my own eyes. I want to sing beautiful songs. So, if I can just eat more people, maybe then I can become a human.
Why not? How strange. What a strange thing. Dangerous.
Hey there, you two.
Hey. I didn't know you guys came back inside.
Did we ever? Found a nice hole in the wall to slide through. But then we heard a bunch of noise coming from that super dark floor downstairs. You sure had us worried.
Yeah, sorry about that. You feeling better, Kaine?
A little, yeah. Sorry for the trouble.
Good. That's good.
Jeez, you seem really down in the dumps. Did something happen?
Tell me, Kaine, that presence you sensed.
It's on the floor above us.
I feared as much. It seems we've little choice but to press onward.
There's a bunch of crumpled up paper here. Letters, maybe?
They all seem to have the same words written upon them, but the penmanship is so poor I cannot make heads nor tails of it.
Not make heads or tails.
Oh man, that smell is getting ripe. How you feeling there, Sunshine?
Not great. Can't you tell?
Can I take this chance to actually go through my weapons and magics? You are... Oh no, I looked at it. I'll go through my weapons and lances too. I'll see which... And I put the best ones on Phoenix Spear. Like power XP, right? Well, do the man and with magic. Didn't change anything. Didn't change anything. didn't change anything. It's just the same. I mean, they even knows the same words on each one of them.
This would be the final room, yes? The culprit who murdered the townspeople may be behind this very door. Let us proceed with utmost caution.
Let's just go.
It's that girl we saw when we first entered the ship.
Old lad, this is a lone child sitting inside a hulking ship littered with corpses. Something is clearly amiss.
There.
Oh man, this shade is nuts! I think I'm in love. You can feel her power hanging in the air, and she ain't even trying yet. Things are finally heating up. Huh?
Could this girl be the presence you sensed, Kaine?
What's me?
Oh, hey, it's you. Been a while.
Wait, you're the postman. What are you doing here?
Oh, I've been coming here a lot lately. I think this girl was on the ship when it drifted in. I've been keeping an eye on her until she's well enough to leave. Hey, so this is kind of awkward, but... the girl is, you know, bleeding? I brought a bunch of bandages with me, but, well, how exactly does one deal with a woman's time of the month? Sorry. Clearly crossed a line there.
Let's get the rest of them, actually. Oops.
Stay the hell away from her! She isn't...
Good job, you idiot. Absolutely wonderful job.
Kaine! Camille!
We'll figure something out. You just find a way to get the hell out of here.
The two of them will be fine, but you and I must withdraw. The ship is collapsing. We must leave at once.
Very much aware of that, thanks. Let's go. Shades! They're in the way! Looks like we can get out through that hole up there.
Quick jump. Quick jump. Big quick jump room.
Glad you two made it out in one piece.
Yeah, we're good. But that poor postman is still trapped inside.
We'd better go help him out.
No shade would dare pursue us into sunlight such as this. We should use the opportunity to ready ourselves. What on earth?
Big thing.
Why isn't this shade being hurt by the sun?
That is not precisely the case. It most certainly is being burned by the sunlight. However, its regenerative abilities far outpace whatever damage the light is able to inflict. This light, something is coming. Get out of the way at once.
Oh, listen, it's singing. This thing actually thinks it's a person. I don't know where the
singing lessons came from, but I do know it's sure as hell trying to eat us.
One hand
Don't stop now. Focus on the next
face
one.
gone. Oh fuck, this is annoying. Get rid of the tentacles.
You're doing it for him? How sad. How precious.
Oh, shit. Well, almost put myself in danger there.
Now is our chance. Attack with all that you have.
Okay, that's first face down. Just knock its head off. Clean. So you'll wonder how it didn't die with it. It's not.
Oh, hell. That thing's huge.
To think it could recover from such a grievous wound.
Ordinary attacks aren't gonna do shit against this thing.
We'll just have to up our own attacks to match.
You get its weakness by now, yeah, Sunshine? Well then, get to carving this bastard up before we're all dead!
I know, damn it, I know. The core of this thing is in the mouth. We need to get up there.
Are you serious?
But how are we supposed to do that?
Instead of wasting time running your mouths, how about you keep attacking the damn thing until it falls over?
Hey, the guy from before's collapsed on the beach. That Shade's got some kind of hard-on for it. We should take him hostage.
Shut your yap. I'm not in the business.
I think it's working.
Okay, nice.
It's concentrating tremendous magical energy into its head. Attacking it may cause the power gathered there to discharge.
Just need enough times, please. Okay, nice. I did it this time too. Got it done this time too. And just...
Now's your chance, run, lad! Attack the part of her that looks like a girl.
Long tentacles.
The Shade's core is inside its mouth! Hurry!
They done a particular job of hiding where they're supposed to go.
Shit.
Okay, got it. power needed to fight the Shadow Lord, if he goes against the plan, is well, it's gone so now. Which means we defeat the power that's this, you know. I don't think I need to explain anymore. First, that means function pro how it continues. The fuck? Okay. 1 week.
Thanks. You really saved our bacon.
No, you did.
You've all done so much for me. Offering a little refuge is the least I can do.
I guess that's what he actually saving the bacon. Offering a little refuge. I guess the kind of meal. I don't know. I don't get it.
I don't have the words to express how sorry I am. We all knew townspeople were out there being eaten by a shade. But I never imagined I was taking care of it this entire time.
The fault lies with that foul creature alone, Postman. Not yourself.
I hope I can believe that someday.
All right, well, we'd better get going. There's someone else we need to break this news to.
Fair enough. I hope to see you out there on the old letter trail again soon.
Hey, did you find my husband?
Yeah. The thing is...
Wait, why are you hesitating? Is he alright? Please tell me he's alright. Come on, say something already.
Your husband was killed by a shade. I'm sorry. We tracked him down, but it was already too late.
No, it can't be true. That big idiot, always carrying his bag around, thinking about me all the time. Oh God, this can't be happening.
What a shame. You joining him can be arranged, you know.
It saddens this old tome to think we'll never hear those two at each other's throats again.
If only I'd gotten to him sooner. Damn it.
Do not let it burden you so, lad. You did the best you were able.
Really damn good at that, also. Okay. Invisible one. What's over here? Death for Amsekun because he can't swim. There's nothing. Nothing here. No, I guess not. Oh. Where does this lead? Weird. All the way back here. All the time I played this game, all the time I never explored any of these backgrounds like this. The war. Oh, no matter.
The hell's this, Sunshine?
A letter. That thing wrote it for the postman.
Ha! Man, that is some grade A chicken scratch.
She probably copied the letters as best she could.
So, what's it say?
items secure when we walk home today. Mind that labor. Okay. Several days later. Again. Oh, I'll wait and see this again.
Like I was stuck in some kind of dream.
Hey, letter guy.
You're that. I mean, how can I help you?
Got a letter for you.
You're that.
Wait, you have a letter for me?
Yeah, it's from that thing on the ship.
Louise? Let me see. Oh, it says, thank you. Wow, look at this. After all that time I spent trying to teach her to write, she actually managed to string together a few ugly little letters. Damn it. Why can't I stop seeing her smile or hearing that song she used to sing? I know she ate people. I know she was a monster.
Maybe you're a monster too. No, people are just selfish. As long as the Pokemon stays outside of your little world, you don't really care, do you? About anything, about anyone, about anybody's struggle. Let's see what kind of information Bob has for us this time.
Shades on the coast, the ferryman dead. You've had quite the rough trip. That poor ferryman used to tell me stories of the epic quarrels he had with his wife. He found the whole thing quite amusing. He loved her, though. He loved her with all that he was. You made it back safe, and I'm glad for that.
Yes. Take our happy on skipping that. I'm going to the next.
Have you any new information about the key to the Shadow Lord's castle?
Please keep. Please pay attention. I can't.
I'm still working on the decryption, but I'm afraid progress has stalled. Loyal Cerberus might refer to a dog, but I've never seen anything that would fit the bill.
It must be pretty complicated if even you can't decode it. Well, you're our last hope, so please keep trying, okay?
I will. By the way, I was walking by your house earlier and I noticed you had some mail. You might want to check it out.
Thanks. I'll do that.
Oh, one last thing. Since the ferryman was missing work, I arranged for someone else to handle the job. I'll make sure they know to let you use the boat as before.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, the damn trophy.
Even without those we have lost, the world relentlessly continues to turn. What is the purpose of this place?
Beats me. Maybe it's Popola's hobby corner.
Still missing two. Oh, this one is here.
This is the girl who was on the wrecked ship.
And the two it's missing are the wolf and the sad little robot, I would assume. Again, Because it's the... Those are like all the bosses. Yeah. And those are the two that are left. That we haven't done. Official notice as per rule 25,656. Please consider this your official notice that the King of Facade has chosen to enter into the ceremony. I don't know, Mommy. Fuck, I can't fucking read, can't speak, can't do anything. Please watch all applications and or congratulations through the official channel stated in the rule 38,585. Sincerely, the Facade Royal Office of Marriage and other legally binding contracts and concerns. Yes, hey guys, it's me, the King of Facade. Sorry for all this formal stuff. Then I'm getting married and I really want you to come. Get over here.
The king is getting married. Does this old book good to see a boy become a man?
Probably not a good idea to turn down a wedding invitation from a king. Let's go to Facade.
I think this is like a total asset for that finishing the ship thing. I would stop. I'm gonna stop now. Yeah. If you are still watching, thank you for watching. I question your mental sanity, but fuck. Yes, question your mental sanity. The question of sanity would be enough, I guess. Please go check out my other streams and VODs of those. I have a schedule on my Twitter, which is linked in the description below, where you can see what I'm playing and when I am playing them. What games I'm playing. Stuff like that. The basic things. Yeah, not much else to it. If you have game suggestions, comment down below or tweet them at me. Either way, I'm gonna see them. Yeah. That's that. I'll just send you guys off now. Bye bye. See you next time.